George Greif, I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember, the legendary manager that he managed, that was exchanged for the Beatles. And that's how the Beatles were able to come over.
The American government used to keep a trading thing as one Britain group would come over here, one American group
I think it was the Brits that did it, not the Americans. It was the Brits. Because, you know, the American artists were much more in demand in England. And they wanted, you know, like, they were huge stars, even before rock and roll. They had what they called command performances for the Queen and for the King before that. You know, we ruled there. I mean, England, there were no hits almost coming from England in the United States. We had more hits in America came out of France. Edith Piaf, you know, that voice was so fantastic that, you know, people are going to think I'm 100 years old the way I'm talking about this whole stuff. But Edith Piaf had such a great voice that it didn't matter, you know. And San Remo, which was the first place where international people could meet, and it's where Richard and I finalized our plans to start Sire Records.
But San
Remo Music Festival, yeah. And that was the only place. There was no meet-em, there was nothing. And there certainly wasn't anything as great as Musexpo. So, and you would have Domenico Modugno, the biggest record of the year in America that year was Nel Blu de Pinto de Blue, better known as Volare. You had Comprima by Tony Dellari, you had Alla de La, Emilio Pericoli, you had all these big Italian hits, you had all these big French bands, Frank Purcell, who wrote you know, a lot of hits that you know, became hits in America. And